Hey, I mean, and this is NeuroCloud, and I've seen ads for this during the pre-registration phase saying it's the essence of roguelike games with meticulous settings and characterization. And I've also seen ads when it launched, like promoting 3-star characters and like 10 pulls, which I assume the 3 stars are the most rare. Although in most of these gacha games I've played before, 3 stars is like the lowest. But we'll see when that time comes. So yeah, as you can see, I already installed it. I tried to play it the other day, but it was in maintenance. So here I am. Hopefully, it's not in maintenance. So yeah, right now it has 4.1 stars out of 8,000 reviews, rated T for teen. Though I don't know how accurate that's going to be. So yeah, we'll check the screenshots, unravel the myths, and the art style based on these screenshots looks like it reminds me of Steins Gate a little bit. Although I don't know how it's going to be in game. As you can see here, I think it's something from in game. Looks like a hex based RTS in a way. Or it could be turret defense. Not sure. But it does say non linear gameplay. Although unlimited approaches is kind of. I don't think it's unlimited, but stunning character designs. Like I said, the character designs looks pretty cool. Reminds me of Steins Gate in a way, but I don't know. Oh yeah, like you can see here that there's 5 stars, but in the ads it mentions only 3 stars. So kind of, I don't know what the ads were gonna do, but yeah, let's just go into it and hopefully it runs and it's not in maintenance. So yeah, it also had to download like a 2 GB patch the other day too before finding out it was in maintenance. So we're gonna play as a guest. Yeah, usually do with these types of games first. So picture quality selection. We got power saver, standard, or high. Let's go with high. The phone may heat up significantly above the recommended picture quality. Interesting. But I mean, it is what it is. I want to make it look the best. Can you see? What you're looking at now is the consciousness digitization interface, but you don't need to worry about that. Let me handle it. Okay. I wonder why this got like a 4-star rating. Your mind will be digitized into NeuroCloud data, just like those dolls who took part in Project NeuroCloud. After that, I will upload you to the world of the cloud server. Why are those like? Can I see what it means? Oh, I guess I can see what it means. Okay, cool. I do like that there's like a glossary for underlined word terms if you like want to check out what they mean. Yes, it is a virtual world, completely simulated from data. Apart from the professor who spearheaded Project NeuroCloud, you'll be the first living human to set foot there. The accident which happened during Project NeuroCloud 3 years ago changed everything in the cloud server. Is it talking about like Sword Art Online or something? The NeuroClouds of all the dolls taking part in the experiment were lost. That professor went missing after the accident, and all the data in the cloud server was rolled back to before the accident took place. I've been searching for that professor all this time, but I'd almost given up hope after so many years had passed. I never would have guessed that this insignificant offsite backup would prove to be the last hope to find her and those dolls. All this is thanks to your investigations. Another game where I'm a commander. Now you enter the cloud server through this one-way upload to save them. This is our only chance. I am confident that with your wealth of command experience, okay, you'll be able to handle the responsibility of leading them. In keeping with the plan we came up with earlier, I'll transfer all of the professor's permissions to you. That way you will have command authority over those dolls. You also have sufficient authority to activate the Oasis as a base to protect those dolls. The blur character reminds me of a character I've seen before, I just don't know what. I mean, maybe that's why it's because it's blurred. Oh yes, that Persicaria in the cloud server. She'll whoop you once you're there. Although she was made in my image, her personality is completely different from mine. Please work with her. Perhaps she might know something that will aid you in your search for the truth. I will no longer be able to contact you once you enter the cloud server. So remember your mission. Find a way to connect to reality and bring my friend, that professor, and the dolls trapped in the cloud server home. Wait, so like, if we can't, if we're no longer able to connect or contact, how do we get back, right? Also, for our safety, make sure to keep your identity secret and tell nobody about it. This may end up being a long, yeah, I mean, with these mobile games, I don't even think there's like an end point, but I believe you'll be able to save them. That's all. Good luck, Professor. Like, I wonder, like, I'm not gonna play this, at least in this video, for long enough to see the end of the story. Like, I don't even think the mobile games that I play even have an end, but yeah, just seems like there is an ending, but it will take a very, very, very long time. Now connecting to the Magracia cloud server. Consciousness upload successful. So is it like Sword Art Online, or is it like Soma? Oh, is there like an animation for this? Yeah, some ASCII art maybe? I feel like I should skip this in case of like the music, but how is this in relation to what? There's a QR code there. I wonder where it leads to. Okay. Like, I appreciate the animation, but it's not really telling me anything at all. Yeah, I'll probably have to mute this, but you know, someone still watch it. But I assume that's the professor that's running. But like, it's an interesting intro, but it has no context. Like, who is that? Like, if those are like sceneries and like background scenes and cool, but sector computer science, sector 42 lab. Okay, probably had to mute that, but okay. Oh wait, this is Girls Frontline? Huh. No wonder. No wonder am I like, because I've played Girls Frontline, but not a lot. Like it was okay, but I just couldn't get like too into it at the time. So this is related to the Girls Frontline, huh? I don't think it ever said in the ads, although like some of the ads I've seen a long time ago, so I've probably forgotten. But how about like if you've seen the beginning of I posted the ads, but Professor, wake up! Consciousness stable. Professor, are you alright? I didn't realize it was related to Girls Frontline. I'm fine, but I think I was seeing events from several months ago. Several months ago? Looks like your memory data is a little confused, but we don't have time, the free time to do a more in-depth recovery right now. The Oasis was suddenly attacked. All the Oasis's systems, including the combat module, were severely damaged and taken offline. I do like that the background's like animated. Usually with these games it's like a static background, but yeah. Just now you insisted on connecting to the system and force activating the combat modules. Though it did a lot of damage to your neural cloud, you managed to do it. Fortunately, the force activation only caused some short-term memory disarray, which means you won your bet. Okay? Thanks to you, we managed to hold off the enemy's first offensive, but now... The sudden alert interrupts Persicaria's lecture. putting the call through. This is Sol, on my way to the designated coordinates on the outer ring of the Oasis, ETA 2 minutes. Yeah, the professor's awake. Apart from some memory data confusion, all vital signs are normal. Back up in half the time I expected. You sure recover fast. I expected nothing less of you. So are these characters from Girls Frontline? Because, like, they seem familiar, but not at the same time. How are things on the outer ring? Things here are really dangerous. There are way more enemies than we expected, and the defense systems on the outer ring are about to give out. The Croquet? She'll be meeting up with me in about 5 minutes, like the professor told her. As for our casualties, we might have saved a lot of friends along the way, but without proper tactical leadership, still, I might have to do some things now. But I still believe in your leadership. I'm sure we'll be able to pull through this tight spot, just like the countless times we've been beset by danger before. At this moment of life and death for the Oasis, we will obey your commands and fight with everything we have. Your commands, please. Okay. So it is like a turn-based tactics on a hex grid? Alright. In order to help familiarize you with Battlefield, we temporarily reallocated some operands to simulate powerful dolls who haven't joined us yet. So it's like, it's a game teasing you of what you could get in the future. Once we receive the command to start battle, we will begin fighting on our own initiative. So it's like an automatic tactics hex grid battle. Yeah, it looks like it's automatic. I have no idea what the top stuff means. This is 8 out of 13. I do see 8 things. Just hang there for a bit longer. Professor, the Aegis is ready. Please give the order. Looks like Croak is ready to activate her ultimate skill. When our dolls move, deal, or take damage in combat, they generate a certain amount of operand overflow. This operand overflow can be converted into ultimate energy, which is shared across the entire team and stored within the ultimate gauge. Now that the gauge is full, let Croak activate her ultimate skill and deal a fatal blow to the enemy. Okay. So this is... oh, it's like animated, okay. But yeah, this is one of those where you have the full version in art form, but then in the battle it's like chibi. I mean, it's adorable, but I kind of wish more games did like what Nikkei did, in like showing the thing that looks like the full art in the actual battlefield rather than just like chibi-ized version. But maybe that's just me. Okay. We're doing another battle with love, I guess. Soul's in danger and needs help. Please command me to activate my ultimate skill. Okay. Like, I do like that these ultimate skills have are animated in like anime form, but they're so quick, and I feel like once you've seen it once, you're inclined to skip it. I guess maybe that's just me. Like, why couldn't we get that kind of animation in the opening? We just got this random stuff that had no context whatsoever, and like a few characters pop up with like no name, no nothing. Like the chibi models are fine. It reminds me of Valkyrie in a sense, in the chibi form, but I wonder why the hex grid though, if it's all gonna be automatic. Maybe there's some tactics to it, I'm not sure. like there's some things that have promise with this game from my initial playthrough so far, but it feels like there's some things that are hindering it too. Oh no, they punched through the sandbox barrier. The sanctifiers have gotten in. Are they trying to wipe us all out? Hurry! Ugh, my leg can't move. I'll help you. I wish we could see like the characters talking, but instead of this one static screen with a layer of fire animation. Are you crazy? The sanctifiers are here. They'll wipe the two of you out together. But we can't just leave her. This is a purge program. Oh jeez. The doll exposed on the street swiftly draws the sanctifier's attention. In an instant, the sanctifiers have their weapons trained on her. Ew. Oh, at least there's like artwork for it. That sure was close. Obey the professor's command. Croak, take their fire head on. Soul, cover the dolls as they fall back. So you don't even get to see who we're protecting. Croak's shield blocks a wild, savage rain of attacks, while Soul leads the dolls who can no longer fight in an orderly retreat from the battlefield. Alright. Like the short animation bursts for their ultimates show that they're able to do animations, but in times like this you kind of want to show that, right? Instead of just a static screen of a city. Maybe that's just me. My friend's leg is hurt, she can't move. Don't worry, I've got some extra operands here. She'll be okay in no time. Ormlight eliminates the doll's injured legs and her wounds quickly recover. You should be able to move now. Pull back to the vicinity of the command post. Someone will meet you there for further treatment. Okay. I guess we're gonna enter another battle. The dolls use all their strength to help the wounded up, and they begin moving towards the back of the oasis. Never mind. What was all that about extra operands? You almost ran out when you were healing the professor just now. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. You better not keel over on the battlefield. The dolls on my side will be done retreating in 3 minutes. You can contact the professor now. It really is completely different with the professor leading us. Professor, this is Persicaria. We've completed our mission at the designated coordinates. I'm in position at the CP. What? Give me a sit rep. The defenses on the outermost edges of the oasis have been completely overrun. The outer ring had been taken by the sanctifiers. We managed to save 2/3 of the dolls on the outer ring, and they're retreating to the CP now. Okay. Oh, well, that's interesting. We can change the play speed. I probably shouldn't have done that. The enemy's defense is still going strong. Okay, so so that whole thing was just stage 1. Oh, 0-1. After the battle's won, you can obtain advanced search commands. Okay. You can change dolls which will be deployed before the start of each battle. Sure. So I guess the layouts will be altered in a way. Like, I assume these raised things means that it's only like one pathway, so there will be some variety, but I wonder if like the surroundings will change over time. The names are interesting. Don't push yourself. Your defense is on the fragile side. It's too dangerous for you to be directly exposed to the enemy's attacks. Please rearrange their positions. Okay. As a guard, Croak is more suited to playing a defensive role at the front row. Yeah, why would you put a sniper in the front? Like in front of the tank? Alright. So let's switch. This is a weird, like, fighting is just like a straight pathway, but I mean, I guess there's all sorts of different layouts you can do. Are those spotlights? Or... Oh, there's more. My shield might give out. I'm gonna heal you right now. Special terrain functions are at play here. Terrain functions. Terrain functions, I see. So various terrain functions often show up during battles. They apply special effects to dolls which stand on the appropriate locations. Perhaps on one of the terrain functions here can help me out. The rest is up to you. Okay. Okay. Is it... Am I holding her by the hand? It looks like I'm holding her by the hand. Yeah, it looks like I'm holding them by their hands when I'm dragging them. Alright. I wonder if later on the field will get bigger instead of being limited to this small area. Alright. So I assume instructions are the gacha tickets? I could be wrong. I just want to get to the gacha, see what kind of, like, how much this stuff is. Oh, that's not good. There are sanctifier specialists and range attacks among our enemies. If we don't take them out soon, our team will be wiped out. I will continue monitoring the battlefield conditions. Please continue guiding us. According to our investigations, those two enemy units are known as throwers? Like, the naming stuff is odd, because if I remember right, Girls Frontline, the name made more sense than it did here. Alright. Teleportation. Who has teleportation? Oh, I have a teleportation. Okay. Tap to use your teleportation. Select one allied doll and just flank them. Alright. Oh, they can run there at any time too. But I guess if they did run, they'll be focused on one enemy. Okay, the situation on the battlefield can change in a blink of an eye, and a leader often has to make snap decisions depending on circumstances. Sure, with your abilities you and so, okay. I need to teleport. Right there. Right. Like, it's interesting, it's giving us these various situations, but I don't know if it makes sense overall, because aren't we controlling like all three of them at the same time? I mean, I guess this is like the tutorial. Wish we can skip all this though, or have the option to skip it, but so that one, okay, we're learning about the top bar now. During battles, we will obtain a variety of function cards. Different function cards have different applications and effects. Using the appropriate function cards to complement your current formation and situation is key to commanding a battle. Okay, I mean we only have one. Everyone at normal attacks, the next one snipers perform inflicts frozen. Okay, so that's what it means, like, we have a maximum of 13 that we can put up here. Okay. So it's giving us these, like, auto-win situations to learn the battle mechanics. You get a function after every battle concludes. Okay. Sure. We'll do it because we were told to get it. Okay, so far so good. Alright, sure we got this. That's a lot of damage. Let's do all adults crit rate increase. Snipers have their attack reduced. Normal attacks deal extra physical damage to the nearest enemy. The effect cannot be triggered by normal attacking. Oh sure, we'll get that. I'm detecting a significant increase in the numbers and destructive capabilities of the Sanctifiers ahead. Normally you would have to gather function cards during exploration to enhance the performance of your dolls in battle. But since this is an emergency, I prepared some extra luckily for you beforehand. Please take them and direct Fresno in defeating the enemy. Okay. Guess we'll do that. I guess it's doing it automatically. Teleport. We might lose this one unintentionally. Like the animations are so clean though. We got this. Alright. Let's just skip. At least it tells you like a summary of it. We got Neural Fragment 2. Alright. Okay, like I said, I wonder when we get to like the main UI and all that stuff. Oh, this is like a different angle. Oh, this is different. You're looking at the exploration command interface. This is a map generated to facilitate exploration route planning. It displays the current explorable zones. Due to the limitations on search conditions, we might get different explorable zones on each expedition, so there's like replay value. The map is randomized. In order to advance, we must first make our way through the conflict zone. Okay. Like the designs are. Oh, we can actually rotate the map. That's cool. I didn't know I could do that. Well, we can only rotate it left and right. We can't like move up and down. Like the enemies look. At least these ones look unique. All right. There's an anomaly area. So like this one you just gotta keep it. Whereas this one it looks like a hedgehog in a way. Or porcupine? When I say hedgehog, like, probably more porcupine than hedgehog. Alright, an unstable zone within that sector. It means that until we get there we won't be able to tell what's going on to happen inside. Alright, so this is kind of like Slay the Spire, in a sense, where you have this pathway you can to do battle to, and then there's some random chance of getting stuff or doing stuff. Let's see. Randomly obtain. Cool, we got 2 random functions. Alright, the outpost terminal. That's right, the outpost terminal marks the end of the current explorable zones. So oh yeah, I really should play that anime-ish Slay the Spire game. I have it installed, I just never got around to playing. I played the demo, but maybe I should stream it sometime. Alright, start. Like this I believe is a sniper. That looks cool, like the sniper gun looks cool compared to... Oh, where's our sniper? I guess our sniper's in a different area. Like the chibi designs are nice, but I kind of wish, I don't know how they would do it on the hex field, but to use the actual, what the character actually looks like, even from, they show what they look like in the animation bit when they do the ultimate and on the dialogue screen, but not on the chibi stuff. Let's do, I guess that. No loot. Alright. Can I just leave? I think I'll just do this first and call it a day. Kinda wish we could get to the main bit, but I guess they really want us to teach us every single new mechanic. I mean, which is fair. But I feel like for a moment there shouldn't be too much. Otherwise, you might, or some people might start to forget some of the things. At least to me, it'll feel that way. Because people don't usually just have one game on their phone, I think. But maybe some do. Maybe some do. Alright, we're in the intermediates. Let's use this. That looks cool. But I wish there was more. Like, for the stuff that's good, I wish there was more. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing that some of the stuff is lacking, but let's teleport you. Battlefield overload. What did I say? Caution, please. What? Let's do lethal shock. Like I said, I do like these animations, but to have them only on like the ultimates seems kind of feels like a wasted opportunity. Like, obviously you can't do too much because of resources and it wouldn't really make sense, but just to have like a 5-second bit or ultimate just seems too short for me. I mean, it seems fine so far, but I just wish I could get to like the main UI and just see the gacha stuff. Because it did advertise, get your 10 pull for a chance of a 3-star, even though the highest we've seen in the screenshot was a 5-star. Alright. Let's do a teleport. Alright, no. Less healing. Oh jeez. So I guess the longer it takes, the more the game wants you to finish because it's like buffing everyone up to make it end faster. Alright. Chain 1, restore HP to equal to, we don't need to restore HP, let's get a random card. Alright, restore HP to equal to 3, yeah. Alright, boss mode. Oh no, I don't need that. Cancel skill. So I guess it does play every time you do the ultimate, okay. Yeah, we got this though. Indiscriminate doom. So I guess once I use one, I can't use the other two. In like succession. That's lame. You kind of wanted to chain combos, but I mean, I guess I can see why not. They want the game battles to end at a certain point, not too fast, not too slow, I guess. Let's do this. Direction. Right. Can we get to the main menu now? Is this like the actual opening since we did the tutorial? I guess this is like the actual opening now. Whereas the one we seen previously was like something random. I don't know, it felt really random. Like this feels more, although I still have to like mute the audio, but it's not, it's like animated but not animated at the same time. It's not animated to the point where like the ultimate animations were animated. The music's nice. Very bass heavy, I think. Oh, never mind. Just as I say that, it stops playing the bass. Kinda wish there was like subtitles, but it is what it is. I mean, I guess there's animation now, so that, like I said, it's like mixture. But I mean, at least they show more animation. That's pretty cool. I wonder who animated it. Like, which studio? All right. But yeah, maybe I did know. Maybe I knew somewhere that it's related to the Girls Frontline, but it didn't come to my mind that it was related to Girls Frontline. Alright, we can actually go back to the UI now. Okay. No. I want to see the main... Oh, now we get to actually choose our avatar then. Sure. Let's do a randomized name. Badass intern, shiny surfer, gothic scientist, punk professor, Chuny mentor, normal expert. Sure, we'll go with normal expert. Let's see. So you can go detailed, or you can go brief. I feel like if you want to play it properly, you have to go detailed to like get to min-max everything, but since we're not going to go too far, we're just going to go with brief. That is a lot of stuff. Okay. I mean, I do like this whole layout. I thought the weather simulator said waifu simulator. Alright, so I can actually build stuff. Nice. It's like it's all on a hex-based grid. Interesting. This is like the first mobile game I've seen that does that. Oh no, I want to actually... I want freedom. Oh, so we're actually doing the gacha, the free gacha. I want to search 10 times. I mean, guys, I guess we're forced to do one free one. Okay. Okay. So I guess the one that outer it will be the more rare. Fresno. Okay, so we got a purple 2-star. That doesn't even... So maybe 3-star is the highest, but then why would they show 5-star? Is it just a 3-star that you can upgrade twice or something? Addition, you can basic search, man. Okay. Let's skip all that. And then you get a 1-star. So 1-star is like the common. I thought I saw like a brief QR code there too. 50 search with quartz. I don't know what that means. $3 guaranteed within 60 searches, so there's a pity system. So, and it does seem like there is, the 3-star is the maximum, but then why did I see 5 stars in the Google Play Store? That's so weird. So it's not just all females too. There's apparently males that you can pull. Interesting. But I mean, there's nothing too lewd, so we'll just do a 10 search. And skip. Oh, I got fancy animation this time. For a 1-star. Oh, there is like a code. I assume it's different for every character. Can I skip this? Why can't I skip all this? So it lets you skip the actual searching, but it won't let you skip the reveals? Oh, we got a 3-star. We got a Gin. We got like a bartender. Okay. Oh, that design's cute. Like here, I thought that 3 stars would be the most detailed compared to like the 1 or 2 stars, but it seems evenly mixed, I think, from the very brief ones that I've seen. I don't like that I can't skip this. That just seems... I feel like you should be able to skip this, even like when you're doing a 10 poll. Alright. A search that results in a duplicate doll will still give you neural kits. Okay. I'm in the middle. Skip. No, I want to see my mail. So yeah, I guess I'll end this here, but yeah, there's a few things I like the art style. I think it's pretty cool. Even with the chibi, I'm not a fan of the chibi in terms of like in the battlefield, just because I've seen it so many times before. Whether it be in 3D form or 2D form, they're always chibi compared to what they actually look like when you pull them and in dialogue. But I mean, I guess some people like that, so it's just not for me. The art style's nice. I wish I could see... Did I skip this? Okay, so I can actually skip this. So we can actually get free stuff from here. Pre-registration reward. We had a Willow doll. Okay. And the free pulls. More free pulls. Okay. We're not gonna do that. But yeah, the animation's nice. I just wish there's more of it. And also, there was one animated background, but then there was during the like evacuation protection scene, it was just a static shot of a city with the foreground being a layer of fire, which didn't feel as immersive. I also didn't like that you couldn't see like who was talking. You just see text. I guess they're not that significant to show, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it's like after playing like this long, I can see why it was rated 4 now. I'll have to look and see if it's like how related to Girls Frontline they are, because that gameplay is completely different from what I remember. But yeah, it is what it is. This was Neural Cloud. It looks cool, although there's a lot of mechanics to learn. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Pretty long one, but like there's been a lot of games with long tutorials now for mobile compared to some of the ones that I played earlier with it's like 10-15 minutes. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.